Hey, what is going on, family? This is Emmanuel Outside the Church at emmanueloutsidethechurch.com. www.emmanueloutsidethechurch. Oh, I'm sorry, www.emmanueloutsidethechurch.com.
Oh, and this is Lady31, Lady31 the beauty room.com. We're here for quiz number 8. I believe this is quiz number 8, so
Yes.
we're back with another silly, goofy couple of minutes of fun for you.
Yes, this is if you're not familiar with this series, it's 5 questions that nobody should know about our marriage. And
That really means true or false.
really, it's all it is true or false. And this week I did all the questions, so if you've watched any of the other videos, the questions are much shorter.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that the answers will be short. It just means that the questions are shorter. Just because, I don't know. That's just how I do things.
That's your personality. That's how you roll. You're
I
just
like to just,
short and sweet and to the point.
with some things.
With some things. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess, am I starting it out then? Or you want to start it out? Well, the longest question is the first one, so she'll do the first one.
Oh, okay. So you all saw that. So he had to tell me that I get to go first this time. So.
Oh, I meant, excuse me, dear, I love you. Will you do the first question?
I sure will.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Sorry.
All right. That's all good. Okay. So here we go. True or false? EOTC has to get the last word in an argument or disagreement. True or false?
Oh, I get to answer it.
You can. It's fine.
Oh, okay. The answer is false.
That's false, people.
I cannot get the last word in an argument.
Oh, no. Oh, hold on. What are you trying to say? Okay, wait a minute.
You see what's happening right
now? Okay, first of all, we hardly ever argue.
That's true.
And have any disagreements
anymore. Right.
Anymore.
Right.
I can't say that for the first couple of years I was married to you.
About the first 5.
Well,
3 to 5.
Maybe a little under 5,
3,
but
4.
Let's just say the man knew how to hold a grudge. Yep. But I was equally guilty because unforgiveness was my thing too. So, imagine our household when you had 2 people that didn't like to forgive. It was a hot mess.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But we were still friends.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's always worked in our relationship is our friendship. So even when we argued about whatever, we could usually still sit down and just talk about stuff that wasn't related to the argument or our responsibilities.
Play a game of cards. And
right. So that's always been cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Me too. I think that kind of gave me some hope that maybe we could work it out when we didn't like each other during those moments.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to see that.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I can get the last word if it's okay.
Wow. Okay, you know what? Well, I'm the one that has to get the permission to go to the bathroom at night, so
no,
I do. We talked about that on another video because
he
likes to. We sleep close, and he likes to hold me a lot.
You're not. We're not together all the time, so our time together it should be together.
It is
as often as possible.
Are we still talking about the same
Yes,
thing?
we are.
Okay, all right.
Being close. Hugging.
Okay, I thought.
Stuff.
Okay, maybe I was reading in between lines something
okay.
private. Okay, never mind. Okay. So no, he does not have to get the last word. He's
Right.
actually a really good listener. And when he has
I
something
try.
to say, is pretty meaningful, and he is really to the point, which I appreciate that about him. You know. So
Most of the time.
that is true most of the time.
Because when she wants feedback about something business related or like some brainstorming or something, then it's not, that doesn't work well.
No, it
But
does not.
I can't just say I agree or that's a good idea and that be it. That
Well,
doesn't work.
that's true. I'll admit that, and that's because I'm a detail-oriented person, and so
understand
I
that.
need lots of detail. I mean, I'm very meticulous. The tiniest things matter to me.
Right.
You know,
That's true.
like
And I
down
understand
to a
that.
grain of rice.
That's true. And so I've been working on that a lot lately,
It's a lot better.
trying to be. We'll see what happens over time.
Like, I'm not gonna even touch that one.
Uh,
Okay, moving on. Question number 2. So I'm gonna read this one.
okay.
Oh no, I read the first one. So you can no.
You can do the second one
All right.
if you want to.
Okay, no, I don't want to. So
Oh, okay.
you can do it.
Okay. Question 2. True or false? Lady31 has been given the gift of artistic drawing. So basically, can she draw something that if you said draw a cat, would it look like a cat? That's what I'm saying. Because when I draw something,
Wow.
if you said draw a cat, it would not look like a cat.
I don't know if I can make a cat look like a cat if I drew a picture. I mean, it might look like a cat that somebody that was 3 years old drew.
Whatever. So you're saying
and
it's
then
false
we can put it on the side of the fridge with the kids' pictures. Okay, I will say this is true to some degree. I think I'm good at drawing people.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I think I'm good. I think I have areas in which I thrive as an artist, and you know, I like to be creative. I do like to work with my hands. I think I do a good job at drawing things like flowers and, you know, people, and not so
Okay.
much animals isn't so much my thing.
But you can draw though.
Yes.
Right?
So then yes, it's
So,
true.
I mean, it's not like I can't really draw anything unless it's words or numbers.
How do you draw words or numbers?
I'm just telling you. So
All right.
you can do more than that. So to me, that's a gift because
Oh,
you
thank
can
you.
draw more than just letters and numbers.
Okay.
No? You don't
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah. No, that's true. I'll accept that. So.
Oh, okay.
So then we're gonna go with true.
Okay. True it is then,
All right.
because you said so.
All
I'm
right.
just,
No, you're not.
I'm just kidding. It's really not that way most of the time.
What?
I'm just,
You know what? You keep sliding little stuff in
I'm just
today.
messing with you. I know.
You just keep making these little remarks. That's
I'm
all
just
right.
messing with you.
No, it's cool. Okay. So, what's the next one? So,
Question 3.
okay. So, oh, I can count.
I know you can.
Okay. All right. So,
You're
I'm
good at
gonna
math.
read that one. You know what? That's recent.
I understand that.
Math is. I'm not going to
That's-
say that.
That's for another day.
That's for a whole nother day. It is. That's a testimony story. We're just gonna let that go right now. And
Yeah,
so
that's funny.
true or false? Lady31 and EOTC can both sing. Both can sing.
Really? You think so?
True or false, people? Let's say you.
Oh, it's my
I
turn
know.
to answer.
Sure.
Yes, that's true.
It's true.
We can both hold a note.
So we can't sing. We can hold
we
a
can
note.
sing. Unfortunately, I'm not singing right now.
Me either.
I'm sorry. I can't do it for you. I would. No, I can't. I can't do it right now. I'm sorry. maybe another time, another day.
You know,
Maybe.
one of these days we'll surprise you and
Maybe. Yeah.
maybe
We'll see
sing
what
a little
happens.
something or
Yeah.
something. But
It's
yeah.
true though.
So,
And I know if.
I was gonna say, so you just mostly sing in the shower now, or?
Oh yeah, I don't perform anywhere.
Oh, I know that. You don't do that anymore.
Right.
But I mean, do you have any goals on how to use that gift at some point, maybe, or
Wow.
any ideas?
Yeah, I figured at some point I'll have to use the gift again, just because it's something that God has given me, and so it has a purpose. I just don't know exactly what that purpose is exactly, like how I'm supposed to use it now.
Yeah.
Maybe in times past, I've tried a few different things, sang in a church choir and actually sang in a singing group, but that was like non.
What y'all call yourselves again? Never mind. You don't even
I
have
don't
to
want to
say.
say.
Was that when you guys like? Was that when you were
But it
backup
was-
dancing? Remember we talked about that in another video.
That was a different time.
Okay.
That was before that time.
Okay.
Before the backup dancer time.
Okay.
Well, actually, no.
Oh,
Now that I think
they were
about
kind
it,
of going on at the same time because you were doing both
no,
when I met
yeah,
you.
I think it was a combination of both of those, and doing backup dancing for more than one artist too. I forgot about that until we start talking about it. But anyway, so
So did you want to be like in videos and stuff when you were dancing? I just want to know.
wow. Really, the goal was just I love doing it, so
Okay.
it was.
So it's something you were passionate about then
Yeah,
at the time.
it was something I was passionate about. I just didn't. I maybe it wasn't the most positive or modest. I could have been doing those using the gift, but I was really passionate about it, and I guess I still have passion.
Okay.
There's still passion that burns inside of me to sing. I just don't know exactly how to use it right now. So
Okay.
I just been praying about that, and certain things have been coming to me. So I guess I'll see what happens over time.
Okay. Right on.
What about you?
What about me?
Since you're asking me questions about singing.
Well, let's just say I have some project ideas that I've been given by God, and I have those ideas written down, and that actually we both write music. We used to write songs
Oh yeah.
and poems, and I write as well, and so
Yeah.
we'll see people use it or lose it.
Yeah. I'm just grateful I haven't lost mine completely yet.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So.
But so I have some project ideas maybe within the next couple of years, and I like to see where some of the other things that we're doing goes first, and I think when the timing is right, God will let me know, and we'll do some things maybe together even. Who knows? I think it's rare.
Peaches and herb.
Hey, I love them. Like, I'm not gonna even ask you because lately it seems like we do not have the same taste in music, even though at one point we used to. So I'm not gonna even ask that question.
Some
What?
music we still have in common. You still like jazz, right?
I love jazz. I
Okay.
like Michael Bublé,
Right. Yeah.
Frank Sinatra,
You like jazz and
Jackie Wilson,
you like
Sam Cooke.
R&B and you like country music, right?
I love country music.
Yeah. See, so we still have music in common.
All right. I thought you was changing on me. Just trying to get brand new.
Dude, we still have things in common.
All right.
But as far as peaches and
But
herb go,
but you know what? Okay, first it was Anita Baker. Then I found out you didn't like Anita.
I
Hey,
didn't
girl,
say
I love you,
didn't
Anita.
like Anita.
You like
No,
her
I
voice, but you're not a fan of her music.
Her music sounds good.
I know, but you're still not a fan.
No, I'm not a fan.
If you like her music and
I
you
don't know
think
how we
she's
keep coming up. I don't know how this keeps resurfacing.
Okay, first it was Anita Baker. Then last video we did, it was Luther. I mean, who doesn't like Luther V?
I didn't say I didn't like
You
Luther
said you're not a
Vandross.
fan.
I am not a fan.
I am drawing a line in the sand today.
Dude, why? That's
And now
not
you don't
good.
like who? I mean, Peaches Herb.
I-
You know what? We just need to skip and move on to the next question because I don't think we're gonna resolve this right now. This is gonna take some time.
I'm not saying that
We'll
they
have to
didn't
work
make
through
good
this.
music. I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that they didn't make good music. That's not what I'm saying.
I know you're saying
you're
you're not a
saying,
fan,
but
and I
I'm
just
not a
don't
fan.
know why. I just don't get it. That's okay. It's not for me to understand. So
Okay.
we're just gonna move on. So, but yeah, I would love to do something vocally. I have had some challenges with my voice though, just because of struggles and challenges with illness and things like that in my vocal cords. Oh man, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it's medical. Oh man.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Okay,
thinking.
so
But it's true, and it's not funny. And I'm sorry.
but you're sitting over here laughing, so apparently it is funny.
It's not funny. It's the statement. It's when you use the statement. Sometimes it's funny. That's all.
Okay, well,
It's
I
not
mean,
that you're
I'm not
hurting.
offended, so
No, that's not that
I'm
you're
not at all
hurting. That's
offended.
not funny.
But yeah. So I've had some vocal changes, and so my voice has changed because of those changes, and so I am working on strengthening my voice again, and actually kind of learning how to use it because it's kind of new with the changes,
I
so
can
it's kind of like
understand that.
starting over from the bottom up. So that's kind of some things I'm working on vocally. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Okay, well, we're going to get off this singing thing and we'll move on to something else because I don't want to have a disagreement about another artist because I want us to
There's
make
nothing
sure.
wrong with Peaches and Herb. There's nothing wrong with Luther Vandross. There's nothing wrong with Anita Baker. They all make good music.
They do.
Absolutely.
Really enjoyable music.
Yeah, that's very true.
So let's just leave it at that comment right
Okay.
there so we can continue to share the same one pillow at night when we sleep
We can't.
so we can keep the peace.
Over. Okay.
Hey, I love Anita.
I know you do.
Next thing you're going to be telling me is you don't like Whitney Houston music. Whitney is the bomb, so we're going to move on. All right. You can read this one.
Okay.
Yeah, yes you
Okay.
can.
So, true or false? Question 4. EOTC passes gas in his sleep. I'm saying that in third person, like I'm not him. And so,
Oh, I know the answer to that.
yeah, you do, because I don't know the answer to it. I can only go by what I'm told.
Woo!
Because I am asleep through the whole thing. So I don't know what's going on when I'm asleep.
Well, I'm going to tell you what's going on while you sleep. Okay, first of all, I'm a really light sleeper, so I hear everything that goes on in my house while I am resting, including what's going on in my room. And what's going on in my room is a rumbly in the tumbly, okay? So that answer is going to be true.
Oh, man.
It's dietary. It's not medical. It's dietary.
It's not. It probably is, but it's still, I gotta go by what she told me because I don't know.
I know,
I've never had
and I'm
one.
telling you, wow.
I've never had anything like that wake me up, so I don't think so.
No, you haven't had it wake you up, but...
Wow. Thank you for
we
tuning
might have
in.
to start keeping a food journal. On the nights
wow.
that your belly likes to make some music and
okay.
so we can figure out what's going on. Okay. Hey, I still love you. It's no
I
big
appreciate
deal.
that. Thank you for.
It's natural. Everybody does
Yep.
it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
And so, last question then. Okay. True or false? Lady31, that's me, drools when she sleeps. Well, I'm asleep, but when I wake up, sometimes you find a little trail of a little wetness.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say yes, that's true. It's not every day, it's not all the time. I know you're gonna say it's medical.
That's not what I was getting ready to say.
Okay, it usually happens when either
you're really
when I am
exhausted.
really exhausted or when I don't feel well.
Right.
And I sleep. Those are the only times that I sleep really
Right.
hard
Right.
sometimes.
And then that it may happen.
And I may
During
sleep
that
with
time.
my mouth open.
Maybe. But
And
it's natural.
yeah.
And you look really good doing it.
Oh, thank you. That's one of the nicest things you ever said to me.
Really?
No.
Oh.
But I appreciate it. I'll take the compliment though.
Yeah, please do.
I will.
Because everybody doesn't look good drooling.
Oh.
I don't look good drooling.
Hey,
and I've done that before.
speaking of you drooling,
Oh,
man.
wow. What's about to happen?
Oh, I remember. No, this just came to mind. So, I remember a long, long time ago.
Okay.
And I remember, it must have been like when we were probably dating or something.
Okay.
And, I remember we had like some kind of, like picnic or something, like a lunch. And, I remember we were listening to some really good music. I think we were listening to some Jackie Wilson, some Sam Cooke, and it was like some pillows and stuff on a blanket. And so we took a nap. You know, we both had just gotten off work, and that was back when my hair wasn't all natural. When you know I did wear a perm. I had a perm, but I remember that when you fell asleep, I woke up because my head was wet at the top. It was wet at the top of my head, and then your head was like right on top of mine. It was like all this drool just like coming out your mouth. And I remember in a spot where you drew, like the perm was gone. Like it totally sweat the perm out right there in the one spot. And the rest was permed, and then that spot was really curly.
Wow. I don't remember that.
I do. I will never
I
forget
guess,
that.
Yeah, you experienced it, so.
Yeah, fun times.
Yeah, good things. Wow. So yeah, that's 5 questions for quiz 8. Yeah. 5 questions for quiz 8. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate all of you. Please leave your comments at the bottom and check us out on social media too. Actually now you can check us out at Facebook, right? On Facebook?
Yeah.
You want to say?
So Lady31 the Beauty Room.
Right, so Lady31 the Beauty Room.
No, it'll be cool by the time this video airs.
Yeah. And then for me, it'll be Emmanuel Outside the Church at Facebook. So you can check us out there, and we'll kind of expand things as you guys want to kind of connect with us and reach out to us and stuff. So we'll start doing other things.
We'll do Instagram too. We're talking about that.
Instagram.
So,
So,
we'll do
yeah.
Instagram.
So we appreciate you guys. Love you all. And take care. We'll see you soon.
Yep. God bless.